This game has a weird concept, two things that you never imagined that will come together, Pokemon and guns, and slavery, but combine of these two things made a great game. Why people like this game? That's the question. Actually, it's easy to answer. People like Pokemons and people like guns. If you mix them together, you get Palworld. Of course, there's crafting and other stuff as well, but the main point about Palworld, guns and Pokemons. It's risky game to make, but they succeeded. I always wondered how Nintendo didn't ban this game. It's clear that some of this stuff from Pokemon game released and succeed after months. Nintendo sued the company and removed the Pokeballs. There's something behind the scene, and today we are going to make a video about this development process and allegations and lawsuits. Then let's do this. Let's know the game. Palworld is an action-adventure survival monster-tainment game created and published by Japanese developer Pocket Pair. Well, developer team has a balls to develop this game. You know what Nintendo known for? Mario. And you know what owner of Mario known for? With their lawyer army. They have armies of lawyers. They just sue you. They don't even allow you to share their trailer. Palworld is an open world game. It's an open world surrounded by animals, creatures called pals. Players can use these pals. Players can capture, eat and combat with these pals. Palworld has a second name, Pokemon with Guns. Don't ask why. He definitely earned this title. It's such a comedic theme. The idea is absurd, but it's the selling point as well. Gamers and critics like the game. They stated that gameplay is fun. The open world is nice to explore and content in the game is good. I didn't play the game, but I remember it was so popular. Everybody was talking about this game. The idea was good, but I never thought it will be successful. Maybe people wondered what kind of game is this. Maybe that's why it became so popular. Even people liked the game. Some complained about the lack of pals design. They find design of the pals unoriginal. Let me give you a secret. Pals looks like Pokemons. Palworld sold 8 million units in its first 6 days of early access and reached over 2 million concurrent players on Steam. These numbers are crazy. 2 million in a week is crazy. And over 2 million concurrent players on Steam is a record. It maybe makes Palworld second or third game that has most players momentarily. With this kind of money, I think company can go for years. This made the Palworld one of the most selling games of all time. Well, Pokemon sells. Games with guns sells as well. If you combine them together, success inevitable. Development process. Palworld developed and published by Pocket Pair, an independent doujin soft company based in Shinagawa, Tokyo. Doujin Soft is software created by Japanese hobbyist group for fun than for profit. The term includes digital doujin games. It includes Palworld as well. It's their second open world game. First one was Craftopia. Craftopia looks like Zelda. There's many similarity, especially this paraglider. They are copying. Soon they will become new Nintendo. It can happen. They made Zelda, they made Pokemon, what's next Pocket Pair? I bet their next project is platform game like Mario. If they design main character with mustache, I wouldn't surprise. Like we said, Craftopia has similar mechanics like Zelda, but you can craft in this. Build a base like Palworld. Pocket Pair said Pokemon was not one of their main inspiration. Really? Which game is it then? You have Pokemons and Pokeballs. You put them in the battle. There's one thing comes in my mind. Witcher 3. According to CEO Takuro Mizobe, the concept of Palworld is based on Ark Survival Evolved. It's kinda true. If you put away the art style, these two games have similarity. Ark Survivals, which also had monster companions as dinosaurs, and in-game tasks were inspired by Rust. Rimworld was also cited as the major inspiration for the game. Well, Rimworld base building stuff like that looks like Palworld a lot. It's obvious that they are inspired from this game. The idea is very similar. The game uses more original assets than Craftopia, which proved to be challenging for the team. Well, doing something from scratch is really hard, takes time. I understand you, Pocket Pair. Early in development, team decided to develop the game in Unity. Pocket Pair other project made with Unity as well, but later on they decided to move to Unreal Engine 4. They stated that Unreal Engine more suitable for heavier open world games. Well, that's nice choice. I think AAA or big games more suitable for Unreal Engine. It's more powerful engine. They plan to release the game in 2022, but the deadline was extended until 2023. Reason for that was they wanted to make a more stable game. They improved the server's quality. They made the world and game bigger. Well, these are nice reasons. They made clever choice. Well, at least they are smarter than CD Projekt Red. Even though I love the company, Witcher 3 and Cyberpunk 2077, releasing Cyberpunk 2077 early was a big mistake. Pocket Pair did the right thing. When game in early access, the game was estimated to be 60% complete. In total, the budget exceeded 1 billion yen and the company hired over 40 additional employees. The game's character animator was hired despite having no prior industry experience. Producer Takuro Mizobe reached out to an animator on YouTube who had been uploading combat animation videos and they hired the guy. What's an interesting way to get a job? Maybe that was the intention of the guy, making these kind of videos. Well, good for him. In 2020, main character designer rejected, but later he replied and got the job in 2021. Well, maybe this teaches us we shouldn't give up that easy. We need to try again and again. Release and pre-release. The game was revealed on June 5, 2021, detailing key features such as survival, crafting, exploration, exploitation of creatures, and the multiplayer. They announced that they are coming for all platforms. Palworld released later for PS5. There was some issue with Sony, that's why release postponed. Palworld is in Xbox Game Pass, so you can try. It's better than buying the game. That's why I love Xbox Game Pass. If there is a game you're not sure you are going to like it or not, if that game on Game Pass you can try, and if you don't like, you can try other games. The game is expected to remain in early access until at least 2025. Planned features for future updates include PvP modes, guild raids, and cross-server PAL trading. Well, this can make Palworld very interactive. Imagine trading PALs with other players. That could be fun. I would like to see that. In June 27, 2024, game got its first major expansion. With this update, game have new PALs, new island, and new content. Game trailer got big attention from social media. Some people liked it, some people discussed by it. What is the thing that make you discuss? I understand slaying cute animals looks bad, but it's just a game. Everyone using name Pokemon with guns. Well, it's true. Reason it doesn't look like Ark Survival. Pets are cute, like in Pokemon. It's like you are playing Legend of Zelda and Link have AK-47. It feels wrong, but if it's fun, that's okay. In the end of the day, it's a game. It's made to entertain people. One of the biggest reasons Palworld was interesting is game was exploring the dark side of collecting Pokemons. You could hunt them, eat them, and use them as a slave. It attracted gamers. It's a weird idea. Lawsuit with Nintendo. After release, people saw the similarities between PALs and Pokemons. The CEO of Pocket Pair stated that PAL's concept arts were mostly designed by single person. CEO said he just inspired from Pokemons. Pokemon Company basically said we are going to investigate the game. If there is infringement on intellectual property rights related to Pokemon, we are going to lawsuit them and send them army of lawyers. Pocket Pair's CEO stated that the company has received death threats from users on Twitter. Well, what do you expect from Twitter? Just why do you threat someone over a game? I don't understand. I simply can't. Nintendo and the Pokemon Company filed a lawsuit against Pocket Pair for infringement of patent. Pocket Pair CEO stated that he is disappointed from lawsuit and removed some stuff from the game, like using Pokeballs to call pals. Well, that's kinda fair. But it's scary thing to be. Imagine a game company finds really good mechanic. Other studios want to use it in their game, but they can't. They legally can't. It's a bad situation for developers. It's an interesting development process and Pocket Pair had some difficulty developing this game. It's an interesting idea for a game, but they sold good. Palworld succeeded. Congratulations to Pocket Pair. If you wanna watch more videos like this video and subscribe the channel. I wanna reach 1000 subscribers. Have a nice day. See you later.